Hi AD, welcome to my beautiful home in Suncity. And then the music comes in, bam, 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 bam. So I feel I need to explain something. This is the only time I can be able to do this room tour, as I'm about to get extremely compromised. On my right, when you enter, on my right, there's going to be the bathroom, and our friend, I didn't get your name. What's your name? Our friend Unkabetse is currently cleaning the bathroom. I think we can do without the bathroom so that we don't disturb her from cleaning. We'll just close it. And then on my left, you have the wardrobe. Very beautiful, expensive wood used here. Sort of reminds me of Bali and Thailand and Vietnam. I don't know why. I've never been to any of those countries, but all of the rooms happen to have this sort of wood. So I think my camera person is... Do you not think the camera is good? Okay, let's go in. And then we come here. I think this is our friend Unkabezu's phone. Let's put it on the side. We have the mirror. Come. I want them to see me on the mirror. This is me on the mirror, and so beautiful.
This is me.
Yeah, the camera person is not supposed to appear, but you know, I'll allow her because she's my friend and everything, and I'm not paying her for this. So this is the coffee and tea station. Let me tell you something. Ever since I found out that people were washing their socks in kettles in hotels, I've just been creeped out by boiling water or making tea in hotels. So, but I still do. If I die, I die. And then when you open here, we have the tea station. So we have coffee, milk, sugar, and some biscuits. And then here we have the cutlery and the cups. Under here we have nothing. There's nothing in there. And then we come again to another mirror here. We have another beautiful mirror here. Under here we have more storage. I don't know if this is supposed to be for living in a full-time basis, but yeah, that's what we have. And then we have a big TV. There's also a fridge in here. And we have a beautiful king-size bed. Is this a king? It's definitely a king. It's bigger than, yeah, I did drop your phone. It's bigger than it's bigger than a queen, and it's so comfortable. I slept here yesterday. For the first time since I was born, I never had nightmares. Like, do you know what nightmares I have? What is the scariest dream you've ever had?
My mom dying.
Yeah. Well, my mother is dead. Esther says that the scariest dream she's ever had is that she dreamt of her mother dying. My mother's dead. My father's dead. Meaning the scariest thing that could happen to me now is to stay alive.
No, it's to dream of them alive.
No, I'm not scared because I get happy. I'm like, wow, God loves me. I can remember you. But like when I'm sleeping and I remember I have to wake up, I'm like, fuck, I still want to have parents tomorrow. That's my current nightmare. So for the and then we have a nice. The view is stunning. We have the sofa here. We have the bag here. There's the gown, and there's too much going on. And then there's the work desk here, but nobody's working. Who wants to work on holiday? And then the view. Oh, to God be the glory. Come show them the view from the window, babe.
You should see your view. Look at me.
Do you look good? Wait, let's try it again.
Me?
Wait, is it giving magazine? Let's do it again. Like I should look like I'm thinking. I'm taking in the nature. We have to go. Anyway, we got dressed. We're gonna go get cocktails and chill by the pool. I'm gonna read my book and I wanna journal. This is Esther's outfit of the day.
So sexy.
I love it. I want chips. Do you want chips?
No, I want prawns.
You want what?
Prawns.
Prawns, see?
Remember, we still owe ourselves the prawns day.
When I got an expensive taste, you're not palalana, Nalwin. In a very good relationship,
My place is not as expensive as yours.
that's not true.
You sleep and you wake up where we are. With me.
Oh, look at the river there. I'm glad you're still employed. Did you pretend to be sick so you could get drunk today? Or applied in leave just so that you have an extra day to get drunk.
No. The other thing I don't understand. Who apply leave you drunk? They not a halal thing. They
No, you don't qualify for leave. But you just arrived. You just arrived. Yeah? I can't hal.
Oh, or 1,000.
My life you must not ask for too much. Mudu mo tlo hotla.
Bon.
My life ke ne ke a go khopela deni ne. Ka tso go tshepile monna. Don't trust a man.
Ayala, did you take me pictures?
Luene, don't even tap yourself.
I can't go.
Luene, start to tap as a man. No, it's not strong. Wanna go high? Yes, are you the barman?
Yes.
The waiter, yes. Do you sell alcohol? Can I have a mojito? In what shape of a glass do you? Oh, hour is fine. You see, today I'm a happy woman. I won't complain about anything. Hello. It's been a minute since I saw you. It's been a couple of days since we were in Suncity, but I've just honestly been so confused by my devices. The camera storage was full. My phone storage was full. Mind you, I have 2 phones and I did everything. I deleted things. I put things on my iCloud. I deleted apps and videos, but the storage issue was not getting helped. I also realized that I can't resolve them from where I was, so I just stopped filming. But to catch you up, we had such a nice time in Suncity. Had a lot of nice cocktails and a lot of food, but we couldn't swim in the famous Valley of the Waves area because it's getting renovated, as well as 2 other pools. So I think Suncity is gonna keep looking better and better. It was my first time there. Had a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna go back. Although it is expensive, it's such an expensive place, but I enjoyed it, and I was surprised at how huge it is. Oh, it is humongous. But I wanna go back. Hopefully I can take my family with me when I go back. And then we had to leave Suncity, and then we went to Gauteng. And my man surprised me with a trip to the Cradle of Humankind. And I've been wanting to go so bad. And fortunately, I was also just very busy on my phone. And I was making a lot of calls, organizing some classes, enrolling some kids. And then I raised my head and we were at the gate. And I lost it because I'd been wanting to go back since I went there as a child. But I was saying to him, I thought the next time I return here, I would be with a husband and a child. But look at me, visiting here with a boyfriend and a big beard. And you know what? Couldn't have it any other way. It was so fun. But we found it closed. But the idea that he had took me there, but the idea that he took me there was more exciting. And he didn't know, he realized when we were there that, I think it's late, because we're there at 4 p.m, 10 past 4-ish, and they close at 4. So, yeah, that was fun. Took a lot of pictures, and I just liked being in that area. It was so quiet. And then we went back to Parkhurst. We had gone to Parkhurst the night 3 nights before we went to Suncity, and had such a nice meal at some Korean restaurant there. But I loved the street. It was such a beautiful street, and there were so many more restaurants and so many things to do there. And there was a bookstore that I really wanted to go to. We went back there and we had a nice dinner. Had such a delicious oxtail at a restaurant called The Blockman. His steak wasn't so good, but the vibes were nice, were immaculate, and it was warm. They had heaters on, and we found the bookstore closed. It was a bit of a bummer, but I didn't mind it so much because we walked around and saw other wonderful places. I texted Morao and told her that we need to go back to that place because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. All the shops just make sense. All the restaurants, like there's a bit of everything for everyone. But I want to go early so that I can go into the gift shops and the boutiques there because they were closed every time I went there. Instead of driving back home, we resolved it would be best that we just sleep in Gauteng because we didn't want to drive so late. So we were battling between sleeping in Joburg. There's a place that we like booking called Linen Lofts. It's near what's that area where they sell clothes? It's near that area. Like when you're at Linen Lofts, you can literally walk to what's that place, guys? Molabarikishandi Week. Yeah. So, but we resolved against it because Joburg is too far. So we opted for Pretoria because Pretoria would be closer to home. And then we booked this nice guest house. I wonder if I took some pictures. If I took some pictures, I'll put them on the screen. And it was so beautiful. And we were one of the few guests there because I suppose they don't have a lot of room. The place was in Waterkloof. And then the morning after, we went and had such a delicious breakfast at 1185, 1155, 1188. I don't know. It's a restaurant and it was so delicious. Had such a nice soft porridge. I'm going to show you here. And had pancakes and some French toast. Everything was delicious. Highly recommend. And it was a highly affordable restaurant as well, which was interesting because it was right next to Asha's and Woolworths. So you would expect that the prices would also be very high, but it was very affordable. And the soft porridge I had was like $60, and it was so delicious. It was made of flour and it had cinnamon on top. Reminded me of my uncle's wife who used to make the soft porridge for me when I was younger. It was the first time in my life I had it in a restaurant. I didn't even know people could have it with cinnamon. Now I'm going to make it myself because it was so damn good. And then after that, we were trying to go bookshop hopping. We had 4 locations that we were going to go to, but then we went to one bookstore and everything changed. We found everything and more from that bookstore, so we just shopped there and then left for Polokwane. So now I want to give you a book haul. It's gonna be a long one. Let's see if we can connect this microphone to my chest. Although I like it more in my hand, I find that it sounds better. But we've got this bag. We've got books in here. This is some strong paper. Johnson Workwear. I'm a fan of your work. And then we've got this one. Oh my god, that is heavy. And then we've got books in here. We'll start with the red one. And then I'll show you what I got and how much they were. Okay, fine. Let me put it this way. I'll count how many books I have and you'll calculate if it was worth it. But in my opinion, the shopping trip was a success and it was worth it because I literally got so many books. Some of them were 5 rand, some of them were 25 rand. So, oh my goodness, you guys, do you know, I went yesterday and I bought this book called A Grain of Wheat by Ngungiwa Tiongo, and last night I found out that he passed away. Like, I had just bought his book yesterday. I have his other books, but I didn't have this one. So I bought this one and he died. That was unfortunate. I was very sad about that. And then I also got Bessie Head, When Rain Clouds Gather. Although I suspect I have this book, but I don't remember seeing it in my collection. But I think I have something by Bessie Head. Just not sure if it's this one. Oh, I think I have Maru. I don't know. Anyway, this one was 55 rand. And this one was 55 rand as well. And then I got a lot of Mario Puzo because I'm a fan of Mario Puzo. He's the author of The Godfather. I have these books, but I didn't have them in hardcovers. So I bought these. And this is the Sicilian and Omerta. These were 55 rand each. Hardcovers. So good. Oh, this was 65. They were so good. And then we got some Sidney Sheldon because I also do happen to love Sidney Sheldon. And he's actually the reason I became a reader. The very first book that I've ever read in my life was by Sidney Sheldon. Got these 2 hardcovers. This is Morning, Noon and Night and Windmills of the God. This one is 65 rand. and this one is 35 rand. Let me not tell you the prices, because now you get the gist, né? And then we got this hardcover of Nelson Mandela's Conversation with Myself, which was 95 rand. The total for all of these books was just under 1,000. So you can imagine. And then we have Americana. This is a book for a friend of mine. She requested that I buy for her. It's 55 rand, and I found 5 copies of this. And the craziest thing happened. Initially, I found this copy of The God of Small Things, and I was so excited. And then my man found a hardcover, and then he came and gave it to me. I was. That is insane. That is insane. My boyfriend just found me a hardcover of The God of Small Things. A hardcover. This is insane. I was already so excited because I found one copy of The God of... My camera looks like I'm in heaven, but don't mind. This one was her friend, was already celebrating it. And we have a second copy. Oh my God. How much are you? How much? This was bought in 1997. It even has the date here. That's why I like second-hand books, because you find them with a bit of personality. Okay, it's a bit beat up, but you know, for how old it is. I saw that one, but we have it at home. 5 rand. I'm getting both of my favorite books for 10 rand. Insane. Oh my gosh. I lost my mind. And it's 5 rand. 5 rand. This hardcover. It's a bit beat up, but you know what? I can accept it. It's okay. And it's from 1997. I was the happiest person in that store. I couldn't help myself. I had to scream. And yeah, that was a bit weird. But we got 2 copies of The God of Small Things for 10 rand. And then, oh, these are going to fall. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 books. All of these probably cost less than 200 rand, 300 rand. And then we've got this nice dictionary. It's a children's dictionary. It's so adorable and old. I'll have to see how to fix the cover. But I love it, and I love the text, and I love the words and the way they're written. You can tell it's an old book. Let me see if we can... It was 55 rand. Let's see if we can tell the year in which it was made. 1988. So this is for my future babies. As some of you may already know, I'm collecting a lot of books for my children. So this is going to be one of them, because dictionaries no longer look like this. So I want my kids to have something from the past. And then we have this. This was one of my favorite buys. It's a Yewande Omotoso book. I've been wanting her books, but I've just not been able to get into them. I also don't know many people that like her. I wanted her books because I'd listened to her podcast like 2-3 years ago, and she was on it, and she was speaking such wisdom, and it turns out she's a feminist. So I was like, oh, I need to support her. So I got a book by her, and then we have Such Men Are Dangerous, which is a novel. This was one of the first books I picked in the shop, and it was also 5 rand. As you can see there, it was 35 rand and was reduced to 5 rand, and I love it so much. And then, oh my goodness, there's so many books. Oh, these are falling. And then we've got this one, A Series of Unfortunate Events. It's a children's book, and I love this version. I love it so much. This is one of the books that I'm preserving for my future babies. They also had a few other books from this series, but they didn't have the specific cover. So I think I should just wait and keep collecting them in this cover. So I'll also have to check some people online if there's someone selling a second-hand edition of this one. So that would be nice. And then, oh, I bought it. I forgot I bought it. Okay, then. I may have mixed things up, but we have number 3. This is number 1, book 1, and this is number 2, A Series of Unfortunate Events. This is such a cool children's book. This is a very interesting and fun children's series. Although obviously I'm hyper conscious of which books by white authors my children or any child around me reads. I found that I nitpick and I really evaluate which books by white authors I introduce to children. So this has made the honorary list, as well as who's that man that wrote It's a Good Day to Climb Trees? Yako Jacobs. Love him so much. And they can get an excuse. And they are one of the few, I'm still discovering, one of the few white authors that the kids in my book club and my biological kids and my nieces and nephews are allowed to read. So, and then we've got this one. This was picked by my man. He's in his gangster era. Like, he likes a lot of mafia books. I regret introducing him to Mario Puzo, but he bought this one. Also has to do with cartels and stuff like that. So, and then there's this one as well. After the Party, a personal and political journey inside the ANC. And then, oh my God, they are endless. Ooh, this was one of my favorite books of the day. A Tale of Two Cities. Oh, this cover is gorgeous. And the pages are just so lovely. And it's so heavy. Such a beautiful book. Do you guys know that famous quote? It was the worst of time, it was the best of times. It's from this book. I have a copy, but not in this. Just know that I have a copy, but this is a better version of that book. So beautiful. Wait. I feel like I may have filmed myself say I will no longer buy books. I wonder if I did that. That would be crazy if I did that, wouldn't it? And then we have Casualty of Power. And then we have this one. This was also picked by my man. It's called The Kindness of Women. I don't even know what that means. But anyway. And then we have 11 Minutes by Apollo Coelho. He loves this book and has read it multiple times. So these are all of them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 books for 1,000 rands. Mega Bookstore, I love you, and I'm going to be seeing you soon. I love it so much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'm going to see you next week. Do not miss me. I'm still around. Just been traveling a lot and been having a lot of cocktails, but I'm finally home. Although not for long, because tomorrow we're going back to Pretoria. There's a concert I have to attend tomorrow that I bought a ticket for a couple of months ago before I knew if I'm going to have the energy to go out. And now it's too cold, but I need to go out because the ticket was expensive. And on Saturday, I'm hoping that we can be able to catch the Cam performance at Sunbet Arena. But if none of that happens, especially the Saturday one, because I still don't have the tickets, then that's fine. But I'm going to be in Pretoria this next weekend again. I'm going to fight the edge. I'm going to fight the edge to go to that store, because I'm already planning in my head to go back to the bookstore. But I almost lied. I likely will go. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in Pretoria next week. Bye.